To explain to the business laws and ethics is a great partner of the BBA and BBA courses. Then coming to that, what is called as a business law? This is a business law, but in our India they have many of the constitutions as well as they need to prepare the integrated principles of the business laws and ethics. Those who are started that business, they need to follow that some rules and regulations. They need to follow that some essential principles. But as per the Indian Contract Act 1872, they are prepared that many number of essential principles, many number of harmonious principles of the business laws. Then coming that essential elements of the valid contract. But how did you prepare that valid contract as per the Contract Act? The first, when as a person will be given that valid offer to other persons, but both the persons under the legal content of the tree. But they need to accept that offer is a valid for that both the peoples. Right, then coming to that acceptance, but why acceptance in the sense why did they accept that kind of agreement? It is useful for both the people. It is useful for the society. We need to consider that valid objective. Why have to accept that as a proposal of the business, as a proposal of the investment, as a proposal of the productivity, as a proposal of the other things. Right, to consider that valid objectives are agreement of the acceptance. Next is coming to that intention to create legal relations. Intention to create a legal relationship will be taken that personal life of the people and the professional life of the people. Then coming to that personal life. But how to prepare the relation to other people and other persons need to consider that legality and morality and validity. Then we will be preparing that legal relationship with other persons. But this is a point of view. Two element roles are there. One is at a promisor and another one is at a promisee. But as a promisor, what proposal have to given that as a promisee? As a promisee, how they are accepted that as an offer and acceptance. Right? That is called as a legal relationship with that persons. Now the next thing comes that lawful consideration. Lawful consideration in the sense when they are preparing the legal agreement. As a legal agreement, content is called as they have a valid principles belong to the business and belong to the relations, belong to the other partnership action. It is useful for society, it is useful for that as a persons. Right? And this is a point of view, we have to consider that valid principles, otherwise we will be preparing that valid contract. Next is coming to that. And the capacity of parties. But as a person could be selected to that others is under legal or not. Which person we have to select to come to the relation for the future. As it is whatever it may be, right? And they need to consider that capacity. What is that other person capacity? He is doing well or not? Is doing properly or not? We need to consider. Otherwise, we will be preparing that valid contract. But if we are not considered that as such kind of principles, that contract, that offer are going to that invalid offer. That invalid offer will be considered that void agreement and void contract. Next thing comes that free consent. Free consent is that this is completely considered that moral principle of the persons. As a free consent, they have to given that only oral information about the free consent. Don't bother about that other people when they are prepared that a contract. That is called as a free consent. As per the Indian Contract Act, in our Indian constitutions have to prepare that as a valid and harmonious principles to run the business in a perfect way. To run the business in a perfect way. If you have any void contract, if you have any invalid contracts, as a court of law will be taken action for that. Those who are doing mistakes, those who are not doing that perfect work about that agreement or acceptance. Thank you.